Yo, 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 what's going on, man? Jeremiah Black Development Network. Hey, man, your uncle is back at it again with another one. Should women start, well, women need to start sharing men. Um, what? All right, let's listen to Unc and let's see what Unc has to say real quick, okay?
And you want a man that's uh, on the same lifestyle level, you're going to have to share it.
All right. If you want a man on the same lifestyle as you, you're gonna have to share them. So there's no context there. There's no, he's not really doing anything. And then it's like if you're married at 30, unmarried at 35, you're gonna have to share men. Um, at this point, I'm gonna be real with y'all. At this point, if you don't think Kevin Samuels hates women, I don't know what to tell you. I get it. Some of y'all are cult followers. Some of y'all look at some of the things that he says and stuff like that, and y'all take it as finite. Y'all take it as the real world and things like that. But you also got to understand something real quick. I don't care how much money a person has. Let's not even do gender. A person has. Unless it is two parties that agree on each other, no one should be sharing anybody. And this also lets me know like he's not in the position or in the mindset of a committed monogamous relationship, which is what he's a dating coach for. Okay, he's not for men supposedly sleeping around and things like that. And I also want to attack the high value conversation, all right? Because personally, I'll go ahead and say it too. I don't believe in the concept. So, um, big dog, I don't believe in people just sharing people. I don't even know what that means. But I did want to watch how he contradicts himself in the next slide.
All right, what do you think about sharing a man? Come on now,
I'm okay with that.
don't go quiet on me now. Don't get quiet on me.
I'm okay with that because if they're gonna mess around with other females, I'm gonna do what I want to do too.
No, no, that's not how that works.
Okay.
What? Blatant contradiction that he decided to stitch together and thought this was the go to or whatever the case may be. It also seemed like he took this conversation from Fresh and Fit. Don't hold me on that, but Fresh and Fit literally had a similar conversation to this like 2 days ago. So I'm just saying, it seems like he took the conversation from them as well and kind of redressed it as his own. But that's just me, y'all. You know, this y'all granddaddy, Godfather, whatever you want to call him. But here's the crazy thing is when you're having these types of conversations and then y'all tell these women this stuff. This is why women only see y'all as bank accounts and ATMs and things like that, because you bring up these one-sided scenarios where it's clear as day that the men are the ones that's going to be receiving the most. And let me also say this, man. If you think some woman's just going to sit at home and just allow you to go out there and mess around, do what you do just because you make a lot of money, you are an idiot. She's going to get her play in too. There's a lot of dudes, man. Y'all love talking about like these dudes cheating and stuff like that, man. Hey, man, women know how to get you. That's one thing I know. I can firmly say, women know how to get you back, and they know how to hit it where it hurts. It don't matter if there's a divorce pending or anything like that, because at the end of the day, if she finds out that you cheated and she keeps it on record and things like that, if you are a supposed high value man, she's going to get you for your money. Now you look stupid. You see how Kevin actually makes these stupid arguments and they don't help men at all? Because the backlash of these arguments, if you are dealing with a woman, man, most of these women nowadays, even back then, they're not just gonna sit there and let you do that. You're gonna find a girl that's gonna be like, man, he's gone for the weekend, he's gone, he's out, he's doing what he's doing with some other female. I'm gonna bring a dude in and he gonna blow my back out, or he gonna do what he needs to do for her and his lifestyle. And when you find out, you are gonna be heartbroken, and you're gonna say women aren't loyal and stuff like that. Big dog, the loyalty wasn't there in the beginning. Just because you make an ample amount of money does not mean you get to throw away commitment. You get what I'm saying? There's feelings involved with that. And a lot of you dudes want your cake and eat it too. But make sure that hey, when women do it too, man, don't be sitting there crying on Kevin's Instagram how she broke your heart and stuff, knowing damn well you went out there and do it. So I want to also talk about this high value thing. I have another video that's coming out later on as well that kind of depicts what I believe in of the concept. Again, I don't believe in that concept. I'm sorry. You couldn't get me, because at the end of the day, value is unpredictable when it comes to men and women and the relationships that we hold with each other. Every man needs something different. Every woman needs something different. Sometimes it's not money. Sometimes it's actual emotions and things like that. Some men actually need more appreciation, love, acknowledgement, things like that. We're human too. It's not just about money. Men don't want to be seen as ATMs. Women don't just want to seem as a cum sock or a pocket pussy. Okay, let's be honest here with each other. And these conversations more and more continue to be had actually show that men don't want to be just an ATM and women just don't want to be a pocket pussy, bit dog. We both got to come together and compromise on the things that we want, what we're going to bring to the table and things like that. But let's talk about high value male for a minute. Way Kevin Samuels, I almost said Kevin Hart, Kevin Samuels describes high value men as they are the most desired, they are the men that are at the top, they are the men that are at these great levels, correct? Okay, so let's use our thinking caps real quick. If you are that, number one, you're not on social media begging for women to want to submit to you and things like that. I've said that so many times, I sound like a broken record. If you are online begging for submission and you are online making all these quotes and saying I need to lead and things like that, women are not in your way to lead. I'm sorry, they're not. I've seen so many women that are like, dog, I want him to be assertive. I want him to be able to do that. Some of y'all can't even pick a place to go on a date, let alone lead a relationship. So if you're sitting around listening to Kevin Samuels and things like that on what these guys meant, these aren't high value men. These are low value men. These are men who think so lowly of themselves that they're willing to devalue women on a daily basis. They have to, because that's the only way to feed their ego. If I got all the money, what do I care about? What do I care about whether you uh, um, are simply just a nurturer and things like that? All I need you for is a baby. He said that before. You get what I'm saying? So there's a lot of times where you're reading the content and I'm looking at Kevin Samuels' content and I'm like, bro, you got to be the dumbest idiot to believe that this dude knows what he's talking about when it comes to value. Now, again, remember, this is a 65-year-old single man who's had 2 marriages, right? He's had 2, and neither of them worked out. So make sure that when you're reading this content and you're going into his high value status, he's just now coming into his money. He don't know what the fuck he talking about, big dog. And most good men, they know that he don't know what he talking about, all right? So comment, give some constructive criticism on this. Peace.